This is why you should never go to a stranger's house alone. There was once a boy named Bryce who loved raisins. He loved them so much that he wanted to impress his high school crush, Jenny, with his homemade raisins. He thought it was more satisfying to make his own. His raisins didn't have any preservatives. He just left them outside and let the sun do its work. The smell was his favorite part. He invited Jenny to his house and was so excited when she accepted. At first, Jenny thought it was strange that Bryce was so into raisins, but she brushed it off as a unique hobby. Jenny arrived at Bryce's home. After a while, she then turned to Bryce and said, "Where are the raisins? Show me where you make them." Bryce motioned for her to follow him into the backyard. As soon as she entered, she let out a horrified scream. Bryce regretted what he did next. He just wanted her to stop screaming, so he took the nearby rock and hit her on the head until it stopped. He didn't realize that when he told Jenny he loved to make raisins, she thought that he meant those dried up grapes. But why waste the body now? Bryce decided he would turn Jenny into a raisin, so he carried her body and laid her down in the yard next to all the others.
Urban legends to haunt you. The spider bite. A woman was vacationing on a beach somewhere overseas. While laying on the beach, she fell asleep and a spider bit her unknowingly. She woke up with the side of her face feeling a bit sore, but thought it was just because of a sunburn. After her vacation, she returned home and her face began to swell even more. Eventually, a boil formed on her face and began to really itch. She eventually went to go visit a doctor who opened up the boil, and soon he discovered thousands of tiny spiders spilling out. The woman was so horrified that she went into shock right there and died of a heart attack.
Here is the most haunted movie of all time. And when I mean haunted movie, I don't mean like an actual scary, I mean like genuinely haunted, like bad things happen because of this movie. A lot of people may know this, but I don't think everybody is informed on it. Today's movie is called The Exorcist. This movie was made in 1973, and the things that happened because of this movie is literally just, it cannot be a coincidence. While shooting one of the scenes, Ellen's harness broke, leaving her with a permanent spine injury. And what's even scarier than that is if you watch the movie, when she screams, it's not like a fake scream, like that was real. Jack and another actor who were scripted to die in the movie actually died in real life. And if that's not scary enough, 7 more people a part of the film all died from unexplained causes. There's still a lot more, it just gets worse and worse. While filming the movie, it was lightning, and this 400-year-old cross that was sitting on the building got struck by lightning and fell right in the middle of all of them. And if that's not bad enough, also while filming the movie, people would randomly just pass out like completely. Make sure to like and follow if you guys want more of these. I will see you guys tomorrow.
Today I'll be telling you the story of the woman who was buried alive. Once there was an old couple who lived together on the edge of town. They had been together for so long they knew everything about each other and even finished each other's sentences. But one day the woman got really sick and passed away. The man was devastated because that was his one true love. The next day they had her funeral. He was so saddened by her death he tried to jump in the coffin with her as they were lowering it, but everyone had to hold him back. After the funeral, he came home to an empty house. He was really sad and decided to just go to sleep. And in the middle of the night, he heard scratches. He didn't know where they were coming from, so he looked.